Alright, what is up everyone? We're going to do a reading for Gemini now. A reading for Gemini. Hopefully y'all are doing a-okay. If y'all are new here, definitely hit the subscribe button, the like button, the share button. I don't know how I'm going to moderate my time management skills moving forward, but I definitely do have to try something new. I'm almost feeling like maybe I want to take away the dice. I know it's a pretty creative factor in my readings, but I'm also feeling like using Oracle decks is also pretty creative, and it's possibly a little more creative than using the dice. I don't know, once I get more people in the live stream and the comments, I'll definitely get everyone's opinion. And I mean, it's only Tuesday. So who knows, I might either end up changing my mind or possibly wanting to try something new out in the long run anyways. As I did mention, technically, now that I've started doing live streaming here on YouTube, what used to work because I was doing it on TikTok is technically not working as much. Said, hey bud, hello Landon. I was just telling the live stream and everyone listening that I'm thinking about taking the dice out of the readings and just using Oracle cards. I've got a few Oracle decks in mind, and I might try that starting next week. I definitely want to get everyone's opinion on that. But I want to wait until everyone gets into the chat as well. So I think it's a cool idea. Okay. I mean, just kind of switch things up. You know, the dice was definitely a cool idea for the longest time. It was definitely creative. You know, but I definitely feel like I could be utilizing Oracle cards, especially now that I'm on YouTube. You know, I don't necessarily have to just keep shuffling and shuffling and shuffling the first 10 minutes just to get to or maybe not, yeah, the first 6 minutes, not necessarily 10 minutes, but you get the gist. And then to roll the dice, it's like, well, with the first 6 minutes, first 2 minutes, first 3 minutes, I was shuffling and, you know, promoting myself and all that jazz. I was shuffling an Oracle deck, then use it as, you know, the overall theme and or topic. Said, okay, so I'm Gemini, Sun, Mercury, and Venus. This is my only one. I'm not cross-watching. Ha ha ha, I kid. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to try something new in these readings, and it seems like using Oracle decks might be the thing I want to do. I've actually got a few in mind that I want to use. Hello, hello, hello. If y'all are new here, definitely hit the follow and subscribe button. I'm sure you've already done so, so thank you so much for all the love and support. With that being said, if y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table, definitely hit the like button and share this live stream / reading with a friend, family member, coworker. It could be with a Gemini in your life. Does not have to be, though, as long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more. Definitely hit that share button. Said I feel like it'll work out. Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try that next week. Then it gives me something to look forward to. Alrighty, it is now 36 after. Until then, we're just going to keep with the same old. That being said, all right, we're going to get into the bridge shuffle. About, whoops, 3 more. A 1, a 2, a 3. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. There it is, and there it was. Go ahead and send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, and we will go ahead and cut this deck after, of course, we get an overall theme and or topic. What do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus for the next week, for the week ahead, Tuesday to Tuesday? What do we have for Gemini? Let's get right on into it, shall we? All right, here we go. A 1 and a 6. I love it. A 1 and a 6. This is new beginnings. I don't know what area of life it could be a new beginning in. It definitely could be maybe a new perspective, a new solution, a new approach. You know, this is definitely giving aces vibes. So maybe a new passionate hobby, a new attempt at a hobby, or an old hobby per se. Maybe a new relationship, you know, a new form of communication, a new idea. Tons of examples we could use for that new beginning with the one we did roll, and it definitely could be a new a solution or a truth, maybe some sort of new way forward, new approach to create momentum away from conflict with that 6. Practical solutions, creative solutions, light after darkness, meaning truth after a period of time where there was no truth, clarity after a period of time where there was no clarity. We're going to keep in mind the overall theme and or topic during the reading. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. I so appreciate you. All right, one more time, do hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, and let's go ahead and get on into this reading. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Here is your energy, the challenge, your person of interest energy, the similarities or common ground between you both, and the possible outcome and or advice. What is going on with all these swords, Gemini? What's going on with all these swords? We're going to get into it, neither here nor there. So Gemini, we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot YouTube table. Here in about 20-21 minutes, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within the spread, and then we will recap for anyone new joining the live stream at that time. Golly gee willikers, would it be synchronistic if they were a Gemini showing up at the right place at the right time? But it doesn't have to be. So we're starting off your reading, Gemini, with the 2 of Swords. 2 Two of Swords is an energy and or how you're behaving in the next week of your life, Tuesday to Tuesday, in this reading, in the sense of you could be creating a stalemate yourself. You could be going along with the stalemate. More so, I feel like there's some sort of truth maybe you and some person aren't willing to see. It could be, yes, that maybe you yourself aren't willing to see this truth. This specific Two of Swords reminds me of They Live, when Roddy Piper from They Live, the movie They Live, the documentary from the 80s. If y'all have not seen it, go ahead and check that out. Roddy Piper. It reminds me of that scene where Roddy Piper is trying to put the magic sunglasses on old dude, and old dude just would not have it. He said, "No, you're acting crazy. You're acting crazy. I'm not going to put on some glasses just for you to, I don't know. What point are you trying to prove here? You're telling me that if I put these magic sunglasses on, then I'm going to see some like freaking aliens or reptilian people or something crazy. You're literally crazy. Listen to how you're talking. Conspiracy theories, Illuminati, what are you talking about? Listen to yourself. You know, no, I'm not going to freaking get those sunglasses away from me." He was fighting him tooth and nail, right? It's like, no, there's some sort of truth this person isn't willing to see. Maybe this person is trying to get you to put these glasses on. Maybe they're trying to put some magic sunglasses on you, and you're just not having it. It's like, no, I'm going to fight you tooth and nail to get those sunglasses away from me. There could be some sort of truth either you're in denial about or you're not willing to see. Therefore, it's creating a stalemate. And technically, I have not read from the guidebook yet for this card, but that's what this card is reminding me of. Two of Swords, needing to ask questions in order to get some sort of more information. You know, the more information we can have on the situation, the more likely we'll be to invest into the situation, right? 10 of Swords in the challenge. What I like about the 10 of Swords in the challenge is it's like, maybe you find it challenging to end this. I don't know why I would like it per se, but hey, the challenge is 10 of Swords in the reverse. So are you healing from a betrayal? Are you healing from a backstabbing? Did someone, possibly in your environment outside your own personal bubble, does it feel like you've been betrayed by this person? And that's why you're not willing to see some sort of truth that they are speaking to you, Gemini. It's like 10 of Swords in the reverse. You know, are we healing from it? It's like, hey, I've already detached. You know, I've already felt the pain. You've already given me space. You've already created the stalemate, says Gemini, in order for me to, you know, feel that pain and then detach and then realize, hey, this was fun. It was real, it was fun, but it wasn't real fun. You know, and it's not real fun, so I've already detached from this. Now, because possibly you are creating some sort of stalemate with the Two of Swords, possibly, yes, wanting to keep the peace, but this person trying to get you to see some sort of truth, you know, this person is possibly heartbroken, and the Three of Swords, disappointed, only focusing on the negative aspects of this relationship. Excuse me. Only focusing on you know, the negative thoughts that are spilling into their mind. It's like maybe they can't believe that you're not focusing on a truth or hearing them out. and that's why they're disappointed. It's like, just hear me out. You know, maybe both of you feel like there's a backstabbing and or a betrayal. Keep in mind, a lot of times we can view the challenge not just as the person I'm reading for, but the cross-watcher and or the person outside their personal bubble as well. You know, so this definitely could be a similarity for you both, in the sense that, hey, we find it challenging to accept that this is a backstabbing, or to accept it as a betrayal. It's like, no, let me just keep the peace. I don't care. I don't want to accept it as a betrayal, but I'm just, give me some space. You wanted your space, possibly, you know, to begin with. Now let me have my space. And it's like, well, wait a second. I didn't want to, you know, push you away. I didn't want you to feel betrayed or, you know, backstabbed. You both possibly want this Four of Wands type of energy. You both possibly want, you know, to prepare the home for each other. You both possibly want some sort of relationship out of this dynamic you both share. A level up, a upgrade. Let's call it a level upgrade. I love having play on words, but yes, the Four of Wands does tell me that you both are on the right track, that you both are on the right path, you know, in life. So what you both are doing, what decisions you're making, you're doing the best for not only each other, or not only yourselves, but each other. I'll put it that way. Not only for yourselves, but for each other. So definitely, yes, take some time, rest, heal. If this is the possible outcome, then I don't have to tell you, you know, to do anything necessarily. Four of Swords is you taking a break, possibly from this relationship, possibly taking a nap, you know, resting, recuperating. It definitely could be you contemplating, putting yourself in contemplation mode. In that regard, it could be you meditating, just wanting to allow the answers to come to you as far as what to do with this relationship. Because I'm sure there is a lot of, maybe, I don't want to say confusion, but not seeing a way through the end of the tunnel, you know? Not willing to see a truth, possibly. Maybe needing an outside perspective, possibly. Or an inside perspective. We can say that we need an inside perspective, technically, if we're needing to meditate on it. Said, me taking a nap after this, LOL. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to clarify this reading. We're going to dig a little deeper. Said, people keep calling me ill. Need a recap, bahaha. Ill? Oh, gotcha. I'll need a recap. People keep calling me, I'll need a recap. I definitely think that's possible. Yeah, we got about 12 more minutes to do a recap. Or to clarify, technically. Yeah, let's go ahead and recap then. Yeah, I do feel like Gemini is possibly at a standstill, creating a stalemate with this individual, possibly not willing to see a truth right in front of them. Possibly about, I don't necessarily feel there was necessarily a betrayal between you both. You and this person are possibly looking at each other like, no, this can't be dead and done. There can't be a betrayal. There can't be, you know, a backstabbing. It's like you're not willing to see some sort of truth about the situation. The truth possibly being that there wasn't that there wasn't a backstabbing, a betrayal. You know, that this isn't over, and this person looking at you like, what the crap? I'm heartbroken. I'm disappointed. You know, but it's like, well, you wanted your space, possibly. I now need my space. You know, The example I gave was They Live, the movie, the documentary from the 80s. They Live, where old dude was trying to put on the glasses on the other dude, and the other dude was like, "Nah, I don't want the glasses. You're crazy. You sound crazy. Listen to what you're saying. Illuminati, aliens, reptilians. You know, it's all conspiracy theories. What are you doing putting glasses on me? No, I don't want those glasses." And then this person, like, feeling disappointed because you won't put the glasses on, you won't see the truth of the matter. Like, no, I just needed my space. I needed time to, you know, gather my own thoughts. Possibly. I mean, this is what you both want. Four of Wands. Moving forward, you both want to celebrate in the home. You both want to possibly, you know, take the relationship to the next level. That's the intentions anyways, but at the same time, we have the Four of Swords telling me that your possible outcome will be you taking a nap after this reading, possibly, or taking a break from this relationship, or contemplating, meditating, resting, recuperating. All these are good examples of the Four of Swords. And if it's the advice, then yes, definitely find some time to rest, heal, recuperate, and meditate and contemplate this relationship. Contemplate what's the next move. You know, if we're searching outside of ourselves externally, more so the answer isn't going to come to us. Therefore, sometimes the only way forward, or the only way to find a solution, is internally. We're going to clarify why or how. I don't know if that's a good way to communicate that, why or how you should meditate. It's like, it really should be obvious, you know, that Four of Swords, if it is to meditate and try to go within, you know, then, I mean, it's obvious that that's probably the best, you know, better than looking externally anyways. All right, if y'all are new here, definitely hit the subscribe button. I almost feel like an hour is possibly like a little long, you know, just because the hour-long videos worked over on TikTok doesn't mean it's working here on YouTube. I almost feel like I need to like do a whole rebranding of how I do things now that I'm over on YouTube. What do y'all think? Like, am I just like needing to start something all over, like how I do my readings? Because I definitely want to bring in oracle cards. I definitely like what I was doing as far as you know, the bridge shuffle, you know, having everyone interact with me in the comments. A rebirth. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like something's got to give. I need to change something up. Any Hoosers, if y'all are new here, yes, do subscribe if you have not done so. And if you have, thank you for all the love and support. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you all so much. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table, definitely hit the like button. Hit the share button if you have a specific Gemini that you would like to, that you feel would like to experience this reading / live stream. It doesn't have to be a Gemini that you share this live stream with, though. As long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more, no matter what sign, definitely hit the share button. With that being said, let us, yes, the main ingredient for salad, lettuce, go ahead and clarify this reading. Alrighty. 3 more for Gemini. A 1, a 2, a 3. If y'all are new here to what I do here at Free Will Tarot, when I do the Bridge Shuffle, as I'm about to do for the second and last time, that is the green light to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy. Go ahead and do so now in the comments below. And we will go ahead and cut this deck with those scissors or anything sharp and pointy. Go ahead and do so now. I'm going to get a quick drink and we can move forward. All right, one more time, thank you all for all the love and support. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. This is the second and last time I'll ask for the scissors, so go ahead and make it count. All right, y'all, we're just going to go ahead and clarify. So we are going to clarify the Two of Swords in Gemini's energy, clarifying the 10 of Swords in the challenge, clarifying the 3 of Swords in this person's energy, clarifying the 4 of Wands in the similarities or common ground between you both, and clarifying the 4 of Swords and the possible outcome and or advice. All right, so yeah, that's kind of what I was getting. It's like there's some sort of truth this person is possibly trying to communicate to you, and with the 2 of Swords, you might be pushing them away with the 7 of Wands. It's like, no, I don't want to hear what you have to say. You wanted your space, and I gave you your space, and now that I'm like getting comfortable in my own space and getting comfortable with you not in my life, you know, as you possibly wanted too much space or didn't communicate, or that could be it as well. Is this person possibly wanting space, but then you need communication, Gemini? It's like, okay, well, if I'm not going to get the communication I need, if my needs aren't going to be met, but your needs are getting met, it's one-sided here. It's obviously feeling one-sided. You know, therefore, like, no, you had your chance to communicate, says Gemini. And sure, you might, Gemini, need to ask this person more questions like, okay, how is it okay that your needs were met, but mine weren't? You know? Why is it okay now all of a sudden, or why is it all of a sudden me needing to be the good guy by keeping the peace, you know, and asking more questions when I possibly was trying to keep the peace by giving you your space? And it's like, well, but it's only creating chaos within. You know, if we're keeping the peace with this person, giving them their needs, it's obviously, for the Gemini, I'm sure it's going to create some sort of like, I don't know, conflict, you know, because your needs aren't being met. The mental stimulation isn't there. And it's like, okay, well, what do I do here? Do I find that mental stimulation elsewhere with friends, family members, coworkers, or, you know, it's like, I'm standing on business. I'm going to be defensive with this person, not willing to listen to what they have to say. And yeah, maybe it's like you don't want to end this. You don't want to end this, but at the same time, like, you're not wanting to hear what they have to say. You're wanting to at least have a break, you know, put this on pause, create a stalemate. Oh, goodness. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles. There's a weird pairing here. We find it challenging to put an end to this because of maybe some codependency. No, that doesn't make sense. We're too comfortable or not comfortable. Strange. I almost want to believe that the Ten of Swords could definitely be that this is just like dead and done. The bad version, the not so positive version of the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in the upright, yes, is kind of bad. It's like, yeah, this is dead and done, but we can actually heal from this now. You know, or maybe y'all thought you were healing, but you're not comfortable in this relationship anymore. Is that what it is? Y'all are healing from this relationship, healing from some sort of betrayal and or ending, and just all because there's like a level of uncomfortability, a level of you know, realizing possibly that the needs aren't being met. Like, hey, that's fine. Neither of our needs are being met. Let's just, you know, separate, stay single. Say giving the silent treatment to a Gemini, just wrong. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, I don't know how to play devil's advocate in this situation, and maybe that's not the best idea for me to do anyways. You know, I definitely have, what, 7 people viewing the live stream. Not that I want to people please every time and every reading, but at the same time, I almost feel like there's some, hold up. Three of Swords. Why is this person disappointed? Why is this person heartbroken? Why is this person feeling rejected? Now, we have the Knight of Cups. I want to mention that Knight of Cups can definitely be a energy of giving love out to multiple individuals and or giving your love freely. If this person, now let's look at this pairing, 3 of Swords to the Knight of Cups. Is it that they are feeling heartbroken because they gave their love elsewhere? I don't want to say that it's because they feel rejected because they love you. No, I don't want to say they feel heartbroken and distraught and disappointed because they asked you out on a date. No, it's more so they probably gave their love a little too freely. Either to the Gemini, and the Gemini is like, whoa, you need to set some boundaries. Don't give all that, you know, love, effort, energy to me all at once, you know, which technically with the Nine of Pentacles in the challenge, maybe there was to some degree a level of codependency. You know, I find it challenging to be single, to create a comfortable environment for myself. Therefore, I need to rely on others to create that comfortable environment for me. You know, needing to rely on others, needing to, you know, help me create that comfortability and or independence. That's what I'm kind of getting from this person, 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups. I find it challenging, or not find it challenging, I'm heartbroken because I possibly gave my love out somewhere else. Possibly. Feeling rejected because other women are getting my time and attention, LOL. Possibly. Possibly. But this is their secondary energy. This is their secondary energy, you know? It's like, yeah, they're heartbroken, but they still love you. There's still love in the situation, you know? So, with that being said, yes, we do have 4 of Wands. I'm sure to some degree, both of your intentions are to have at least a happy relationship and move forward, maybe with each other, maybe elsewhere. I do want to mention, though, that you both want success, victory, maybe public recognition for a job well done, either in your job or with a hobby. You know, I do feel like you both are on the right path. No matter if it's with each other or without each other, you're both on the right path. Whatever decisions you're making towards each other, it could be very successful. You know, you both could gain each other's attention and or end up getting each other's attention if you know, things are communicated and or expressed. It's like maybe you're the type, Gemini, to realize, hey, if I go back to this person, they're only going to make the same mistakes. They're only going to disrespect me one more time. They're only going to realize that, hey, I can walk all over the Gemini all over again. Therefore, maybe you don't want to get back with them. Maybe with the Four of Swords, you'll end up wanting to heal from this relationship and contemplate about what it is that this relationship has taught you. It's not that you're, I'm sure a lot of Geminis out there are, yes, possibly wanting to start another relationship. Maybe, maybe not. I think the majority of you, though, are wanting to heal and get to know yourself all over again. It's like, this relationship taught me what I didn't want out of a relationship. Sure, it reminded me of what I definitely love. Maybe there was some ego strokes here and there. Maybe the passion was just on fire. No matter the case, this relationship, yes, reminded you of what you wanted or what you still want, but there was also a lot to contemplate as to, you know, lessons this person possibly have taught you. Now, it could be that maybe you're just wanting to take a break from this relationship. That way you can reclaim this relationship all over again. Like, yes, this person did teach me a lot, and I'm sure they learned their lesson as well. You know, if that's the case and they still have love for you after you do some healing yourself, it's like, okay, let's reclaim this relationship. You learned your lesson, I learned mine. Let's forget we ever had this stalemate. Let's forget we ever pushed each other away. I'm sure it's going to be different for everyone. It's going to be case by case for everyone, right? If this is the advice, then yes, do meditate. Do meditate on what it is you want. What is it that you want out of this relationship? What is it that you want possibly out of a different relationship? Because if it's something you want out of this relationship, if you definitely feel like there's something to build out of this relationship, then yes, go ahead and reclaim it as your own. And if not, then take the time to heal before, you know, take the time to heal, meditate, bring forth and attract the solutions you need, you know, to move forward. And then in this energy, King of Wands energy, I don't like how I'm kind of yeah, mirroring that King of Wands energy there. Any hoosers? Yeah, the advice definitely could be to meditate on what it is you actually want. If it's out of this relationship, then there can be something salvaged, especially with their energy being Knight of Cups or secondary energy. You know, but if it's out of a different relationship, remind yourself of what you still want from this relationship, you know, and some other dynamic, though, between you and another person. Remind yourself what you still like about this relationship and what you can search for in another person. I liked this, and that about this person, but I'm definitely going to look out for red flags in regards to when this person did this, and that. You know? As I mentioned, it's going to be different for everyone, case by case. I think this is what I have for you, Gemini Collective, though. Raven freaking Madison. Hi, friend. Hi, friend, right back. Yeah, this is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helped. I hope this was insightful, or you found some sort of insight from this reading moving forward for the next week, Tuesday to Tuesday. I want to thank y'all one more time for all the love and support. It is much appreciated. I will be doing another live stream over on TikTok for personal paid readings. If you are interested in a personal paid reading, it is through Cash App. Make sure you have a working and available Cash App ready for use. Said pull an oracle for the Gemini. Oh my goodness, that's a little too soon. You're gonna make me all sorts of anxious, putting me on the spot in front of 10 other Geminis. Landon, how freaking dare you? 2 fixed signs in my chart over here. You're gonna make me anxious. That's gonna be next week. I'm gearing up for next week. Let me just let me manifest it, you know, let me mentally prepare for it and build myself up for it. It's going to be a different, something different. It's going to be a change. Said Landon is right, LOL. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. No, because it's not fair to Aries and Taurus. It's not fair to Aries and Taurus. If I'm going to do it for Gemini, I got to do it for Cancer as well, and I got to do it for the other signs, and it's just not fair. Lynn and I always here. Yes, you are always here, and I appreciate that. And it's pretty crazy that both of you are Gemini in that sense. And yes, one more time, I do appreciate the loyalty, all the love and support from y'all. Are you here next week or TikTok? I want to be here. I want to be here YouTube next week. I'm going to try to switch things up. What do y'all think? Should I return back to TikTok next week? About an hour ago? Should I return to TikTok and, you know, try something new over there and then try... What do y'all think? I have 9 people. 9, I want to see at least half of the people in the chat vote. Yes, return to TikTok? I prefer YouTube, LOL. Okay. Well, we got 1 for YouTube, 1 for TikTok, I think. Said, Gracie, I don't know how to tag you, LOL. Both platforms, if not too much. Yeah, I like YouTube. There's 2 for YouTube. Okay, I appreciate y'all's input for real. I like TikTok, but that's because I scroll on there a lot. Right, true. That's rough because the more I do YouTube live, you know, the more I'll get the algorithm working in my favor. So, I don't know. That's going to be rough. I do want to do new things over on TikTok anyways, no matter if it's live or what the case. And I'm still going live on TikTok, you know what I mean? For personal paid readings, yes, but not for zodiac sign readings. Maybe I'll start doing zodiac sign readings for the pre-recorded videos. Support you on YouTube though, or 2 though. YouTube 2 though. That's a tongue twister. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably start doing more on TikTok, but just doing the same times for the zodiac readings here on YouTube. Just try to, you know, expand, keep expanding, doing new things. Little by little, I got to take my time. You know, I don't want to overwhelm myself. Take in more views on TikTok. Bring them here. You're right. Let me think about it. Said, and go back and forth. I already do go back and forth. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's... My thing is I don't want to do a reading for Aries live over on TikTok, then do a totally different reading for Aries on YouTube. You know? That's my thing. It's like, it kind of defeats the purpose of, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's like, why do another reading for Aries when I just did one over on TikTok? Take care of you first. I'm always at work when you do the paid readings, and most days for these two I now close. Gotcha. I get it. Yes. You're doing great, Rick. Thank you, Cheyenne. Yeah. I feel like it defeats the purpose of, you know, I'm only pulling the cards once. It's like, if I don't like the outcome, if I don't like, or if someone out there doesn't like the outcome, it's not like I can just, oh, well, let me just redo the reading. Let me just put all the cards back in the deck and we'll redo the reading for y'all because you don't like it or I don't like it, or you know what I'm saying? It defeats the finality, the officiality. You know what I'm saying? It defeats the purpose of one pull, making it official, and then having to, you know, because I technically could have done that like many times over my lives, many times over TikTok live. Like, no, this is too hard. You know, I don't like how this reading looks. It's too hard for me to read, to interpret. You know, I definitely could have done that many times, but I chose to keep going, and you know, the show must go on. But at the same time, I can always, right, so why redo a reading? Why, I mean, maybe I could do it differently. Maybe I could do an Aries reading over on TikTok and then bring a different style of readings over to YouTube. See, there's an idea. I don't necessarily have to do the same thing from TikTok over to YouTube. I can definitely switch things up and be flexible in that way. You know, maybe the style of readings I do on TikTok is totally different from how I do it on YouTube then. If that's the case, it gives me something to ponder on of how I want to move forward, how I want to do things moving forward. With that being said, I've got about 12-13 minutes to chill out before the Cancerian reading. Thank you all for all the love and support. Thank you all for giving me something to think about as well as to how to switch things up. Said keep a routine and time the same for readings. Okay. I mean, but as I mentioned, I can't do the same thing over at TikTok and then, you know, the same do something on TikTok and then do the same thing reading wise. Like it defeats the purpose. Like, why do 2 weekly readings on 2 different platforms? It makes no sense to me. You know, either I do 1 weekly reading and then all the TikTok followers go over to YouTube and check it out, or I do maybe some oracle readings for the same zodiac sign. You know, that way y'all have like something different to look forward to, not just like 2 of the same types of readings. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some sort of variety there. Said, do you have any other mediums? Did you know you can read with other objects? Yes, I use the dice for the overall theme and or topic, but at the same time, I kind of want to do away with those as well. I want to take that out of the readings. I want to start using oracle cards. You know, maybe I'll only use the dice during the TikTok lives. Maybe I'll smoke reading and such too. Smoke reading. Oh my goodness. Y'all are really trying to get me out of my comfort zone, right? Goodness gracious. Give me something to ponder on for sure. It gives me something to ponder on. I'm going to leave the live stream here. Let me think on that. Let me think on it, all right? I do appreciate y'all for giving me input, output, feedback. Yeah, just let me think on it. Give me some time to ponder and adjust to how I need to, like, what I need to do. All right? Much love, y'all. And yes, I will see you hopefully in the Cancerian reading coming up next. All right, take care. Much love, and have a good night.